Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra January 9, 2023. As you see the world a little differently today, you benefit. You could discover new layers to a relationship or person, and you're attracted to someone's depth of character. Alternatively, you can find yourself pleasantly engrossed in a project, study, or pursuit, perhaps renewing an old interest. Retrograde Uranus is in harmony with Neptune, and there can be a magical, forgiving quality to your feelings and relationships. You might feel especially appreciated, which motivates you to do your best. Later today, there can be real enjoyment of taking care of business, making plans, and pursuing your goals. The moon will slip into intuitive Cancer, activating your 10th house of career, reputation, and sense of authority, which, in turn, brings emphasis to themes surrounding everything from your public persona to your ability to take charge. So, it's no wonder that you're so emotionally invested in themes surrounding your reputation and sense of authority. The real question is, where is all this ego stemming from? You can only sweep things under the rug for so long, you know. Transformation is underway, as you consider your investments into your career path, thanks to the ongoing sextile between Uranus retrograde and Neptune. You might be wondering what you can do to stand out in your career. Luckily, the moon is in Cancer, which is brimming with innovative ideas and ingenuity to assist your professional progression. Zany Luna is encouraging you to do something somewhat unexpected and, perhaps, a little out of your comfort zone. But this could be just what you need to succeed, as you find inspiration from anywhere. The sun will keep the solar spotlight on your financial situation and money matters for another 2 weeks, but even when he leaves your financial sector in 2 weeks, all your options won't be fully revealed. Even the moon and Mercury, who both left your financial sector over recent days, will be back by the end of the month, with the solar spotlight revealing just a small snapshot of the resources that will become available over the coming weeks and months. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. Take care of any paperwork or bills that are due. You need to deal with the boring stuff today, first and foremost. The good news is once that stuff is done, you should be able to move on to the fun. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. You have experienced a lot of emotional impact over the past couple of months, and it would behoove you to process it in a series of yoga exercises in preparation for any upcoming new experiences. Your breath is most important now. Slow and deep breathing exercises can make a world of difference in your outlook. Taking your breath seriously can mean the difference between experiencing a coming together rather than a falling apart in the months ahead. Although you are surrounded by friends, be careful about monopolizing the social setting. On a day like today, people are drawn to you because of your creative ingenuity. It is your creative spark that they are looking for to help bring excitement to the evening's festivities. Be aware that while your friends and colleagues are interested in what you have to say, they are also expecting that you will be interested in their thoughts and opinions, as well. Be sure that a balanced exchange happens when a group comes together. In a case of perfect timing, just as the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, moves into her final 7 days in your work sector, the moon returns for its first visit to your career sector for the year. This will ensure your professional instincts are sharp as Juno works with Neptune to cement your dreams and resolutions on the job front. However, returning as the first full moon of 2023, this could light a fire under income, work, and career matters over the next few days. While the sun is still 7 days away from your romantic sector, Venus returned 3 days ago is already giving you a head start. Helping with that has been the moon's first visit to an adventurous part of your chart for the year, returning to not only bring together a mix of nostalgia, romance, passion and adventure, but in what is just a taste of things to come. Our eyes in the sky. The Capricorn's sun links up favorably with retrograde Mercury this morning. This is an amazing time during this planet's moonwalk, because the sun's energy helps Mercury focus. If you have any plans to schedule, contracts to sign, or situations to initiate, it's advised that you do so today. Reap the benefits of the Cazimi energy and use it to your advantage. As you cannot know what the future holds and things can change quickly, prepare to be flexible, also in financial matters. You might suffer unpleasant consequences if you make a big investment or acquisition now. If you're given this advice, remain skeptical and take some time to consider, as the information might not be the best. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. You have the ideas, the resources, and the desire to complete a project that is important to you, but unfortunately, you don't have the concentration. Today you are lacking serious discipline and sheer motivation to get yourself moving. Try harder. In the morning, the Cancer moon trines Neptune in Pisces, encouraging us to trust our intuition. Our imagination is stimulated, inspiring creative conceptualization. This is a particularly good influence for making art or crafting music. We feel as though we are the conduit for divine transmissions, acting as a channel for otherworldly ideas. Share your creations with loved ones and get their feedback. Are you working towards your own dream or someone else's dream? This is an important question to ask yourself. Be sure that you are on target with a goal that is important to you. Otherwise, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. Stay level-headed today. People around you may try to tempt you into trying a new idea or buying into a new scheme. Don't fall for it. You will regret doing so later on. Your best bet is to stay focused on the work you already have in front of you. You may find yourself obsessing on something that doesn't matter today. Stick to your healthy habits during this distraction, and when push comes to shove, stand firm about your health. We all feel out of control once in a while. Remind yourself that you are not perfect, nobody who's anybody expects you to be perfect, and you are not aiming for perfection. If this doesn't help quell the obsessive thinking, try getting to bed early and trying again tomorrow. Shortly following this, the Capricorn Sun aligns with Mercury in its inferior conjunction, offering clarity on a matter that has plagued us during Mercury's retrograde spin. This is a good time to take decisive action, affirming that changes must be made to open a new chapter in our life story. Illumination is a gift, but it is only as good as what we do with the insight we've received. If we don't commit to using revelations to support our growth and development, the wisdom we obtain is essentially meaningless. Today is a day to release our codependency on old patterns and narratives and make space for new, more empowering ones.